Gee. Jesus Christ. Same old shit, different day. Okay. Well, thanks for tuning in. You have a blessed day as well. Same old shit I do every day, handle with politics. I got a Cash App and a PayPal. Wow, I was glitching out there. I'm just streaming right now. Taking a break from the news. Same old shit, different day. You know, just still waiting on them to release the Jeffrey Epstein files. They're still pussyfooting around with that. Yeah, I appreciate it. I've been fucking screaming at the top of my lungs for that one for a while. I mean, the fucking Gerald Ford is always in maintenance anyways and out of service for 2 to 3 years because it's in maintenance. Because it's too goddamn big. Again, we can have a nuclear missile payload the size of the U.S. Gerald Ford, but you would need to build a rocket to carry that. I mean, we can do it. Just because we can doesn't mean we should. You know what I mean? I mean, we could build a nuke to blow up the world, but just because we can doesn't mean we should. Albeit nukes and aircraft carriers are two different things, but nonetheless, just because you can build something big doesn't mean you should. Especially given the fact that $5 Walmart drones can destroy that thing. But yeah, that's my payment info. It's in the description of the video too. I'll take it down in a minute because I hate when it's up because it blocks my face. I'm actually posting political stuff for once instead of like prayers against America. I try to be. North Carolina. Yeah, but I keep seeing news articles about the aircraft carrier, though. And it kind of pisses me off every time I see it. Like, that thing's not going away. Like, how else are you going to carry jets across the ocean, buddy? And make them take off? Let alone have troops on there and possible tanks, quite maybe. I mean, it depends what you need to get across the ocean. Yeah, it carries jets for sure. But... people are like, oh, it's going to be obsolete and it's not going to exist. And they're getting the drone derangement syndrome. The drug of choice, God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit from the Sacred Bible. Quite literally. Bro, you start doing them, man, oh my God, you'll be high on life. I don't know how you start doing them, but you just accept them in your mind, heart, and soul. There we go. I wouldn't say it's a fucked up drug. There's winners and losers, and you're a loser. That's Christianity for you. There's winners and losers, and guess what? We're all losers. We're not the Holy Trinity. What would I do if you gave me 500 pounds? I probably couldn't be able to hold it, bro. I'm not that big of a guy to hold 500 pounds. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd probably go to the ground with it. Bro, you're talking about like 300 plus more pounds than me. Probably currency, but like I'd save it for what I need. They give me through the month, like new pair of boots, phone time, a P.O. box renewal. You know what I mean? Possible new clothes if they rip or wither, so to speak. No, I figured. I'm sorry. I was just being funny. Lord willing, they are Padge, slowly but surely. But yeah, you know, save it. Probably get a hotel room, to be honest with you. I've been actually contemplating getting one here recently. I just don't want to spend much money. If there was a certain room available, it'll be about $200, and I don't want to spend that. Because then you got to put the damn deposit down, and it'd be about $400, and I'm like, I don't want to be waiting for that back. As if they don't have like one of those cheap like bedrooms or something like 100, like a little bit over 100. Last time I got one, it was like two beds, it was like two queens or two kings or some shit, and it was like 179. I'm like, God dang. I don't need one anytime soon. I'm in North Carolina in the United States of America. Even then, the ghetto rundown motels are easily pushing $100 a night. Trust me, I know. I've been to a lot of restaurants, and I've talked to people, and they've been passing through stuff like that, and they've stayed there, and it's about like $120 a night. And that's like the cheapest ghetto rundown hotel in the area I live at. Now, these days. And it's about, like, you can thank Trump economics for that. I mean, we're pretty much at the end of his presidency right now. I mean, he's pretty much doing jack shit in the office right now. He knows the people want the Jeffrey Epstein list, and he's over there just trying to push the can along, and we're not having it. And I really need him out from behind the steering wheel, so to speak, because, like, bro, we're about to go to war with Russia here in 2 days. And I don't need him behind the steering wheel. I don't need him blowing up my special forces units anymore. Like, Russia legitimately has 2 days to immediately stop killing Ukrainian. Like, Ukraine. And they're saying, oh, at the end of the 48th hour, you magically stop and, like, you listen. No, this was something that was supposed to happen a long time ago. And you've only ramped up attacks and have started attacking everything, exposing your true intentions. So I hope everyone here is on the same page of what the true intentions are now, because they've been clearly made out in the open. There's no more second guessing. There shouldn't be. But so, like, yeah, seriously, some of y'all need to get ready to pack your shit. Me begging? No, I'm not begging. Someone asked what my Cash App information and stuff was. That sounds it. Hey, don't worry. It doesn't matter if Trump's in office or not. I'm still cleaning the streets. So that hooker motel won't be a hooker motel anymore. It'll be a regular motel again. I don't care if Trump's in office or not. That was my plan. I'm going El Salvador in this bitch. I don't fucking care. You can kick, you can scream. I don't fucking care. It's getting the fuck out of here. You're going somewhere else. Yeah, see, that's ridiculous. I saw something like short. I even commented on it. The dude was like, it was like down in Florida. It was like $800 and $900 for a month. And I mean, my literal shelter I'm sitting in here out homeless and was bigger than it. And they're talking about $800, $900 a month. And I even commented on there. I'd be like, my fucking shelter's bigger than that. I'd be damned if I'm living or paying $800 for that piece of shit. No, it's not another GDS victim, bro. He's been actively convicted of pedophilia. We don't need the Jeffrey Epstein list. All you gotta do is go look up Katie Johnson. He's already been convicted of pedophilia with her. This wasn't like something we needed the Jeffrey Epstein list to know Trump was a pedophile. You didn't elect a pedophile once. You elected him twice. And last time I checked, your gas is still $3 a gallon. Now it's for a 12-pack of fucking soda, it's $10. Hell, to get a fucking Big Mac or something, bro, it's like $10, $13. McDonald's only lowering their prices because I'm bitching at them. Besides other people bringing back their dollar menu like they were supposed to after COVID ended. Your supply chain's just Gucci, brother or sister. Like, damage to the supply that's there for the demand. And then, Tumel. I try to be Cirilio. And then, hey, the meows. Oh, not was he only a known pedophile, too. His first time before he went in, he went on live television, asked Russia to hack America, told a reporter that it gave him no pause, and then went later on Twitter and asked China, Russia, anybody to hack it. Didn't care. And it happened. And even his own investigator into the Robert Mueller investigation said nothing would have changed. Like, no, that was a legit investigation. Nothing would have changed. And here you are now with Commander Tulsi coming in, spreading more Russian disinformation. Because they hacked that night. Now, homie, when that happened, that was an immediate FBI raid. You're going to prison. That's not all. Let's give him media time and let him keep running in the presidential campaign. That was SEAL Team 6 putting someone 6 feet deep today in America, and everyone's going to turn their head. But what did America do? They went woke and went broke. I'm going to use their own words against them. They went woke and went broke. Fighting for an injustice that wasn't there. Was Obama better? No. Bro, our debt to GDP under Obama and Trump and Biden has been over 100%, bro. So, meaning if America, out of our entire economy, if we just made $100, and if our debt to GDP is 100% and over, we're either breaking even, because our debt's $100, and if it's 100, let's say it's 100, but in reality, America makes trillions of dollars a year. So we're really negative hundreds of billions of dollars every year for the last fucking decade. Overspending is a cause of that, for sure. Not going to argue that fact. But the wealthy not paying their fair and share in taxes is what's causing it. I don't give a fuck you pay more than the cumulative group of like low minimum wage workers. You're still not paying your share. You're paying their percentage in taxes with all these write-offs and loopholes. At 38%, no, you have to pay that. If you don't, we have issues with our Defense Department like we do, where we can't fund our 6th gen, can't decide whether or not what we're going to do with our aircraft carriers or submarines, or updating our Sentinel program with our fucking decaying nuclear warheads in our fucking silos to make sure they can even still hit the fucking target, because we made them back in the goddamn 50s. Like, they're not paying their share. That's the fucking problem. Yeah, and crypto is a waste of fucking time. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's just being brought into the public to hide its true form, which was it was used to make transactions on the dark web. And it was harder for the FBI to capture people or track it and hold people accountable in a court of law because it was encrypted currency. I do have a clue. You have no clue at all. I can just tell by your 1-0 statements. You're in here still trying to apply government, and like, this is real life, and we got to make real big boy, big dog decisions where some people aren't going to be above ground anymore. This ain't, oh, peace, brother, peace. Like, no, homie, you got to put people in the fucking dirt. If you can't do that, don't come here, because you get a lot of people hurt and piss a lot of people off, myself included. God damn it, you know what you sign up for. Hey, Jessica, how you doing? They're working pretty good right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm pretty sure a lot of people wish I'd shut the fuck up because I'm getting a lot of unwanted attention. Be honest with you. I need to have a more like private conversation with these people, to be quite honest with you. I'm just trying not to get too locked down in some other dumb shit with them. That's all. Like, nah, like, I want to get paid for this, but, like, I don't want to get caught up all in all this. Like, I got other shit I got to do. Like, homie, my phone's always ringing, so to speak. No one's legitimately calling me, but, like, you know, I'm a streamer, bro. Like, I'm always busy. Someone's always, like, trying to get a hold of me. And I can't exactly lose that touch of communication with them, so to speak. I'm off. Yeah, Jesus loves all. As kids save all. But not everyone loves Jesus or accepts Jesus in their heart. There's a major difference being born in a country where Christianity is persecuted versus, like, you know, you knew better and just chose to ignore Jesus his whole life. Your whole life. I appreciate that, in hoc signo vinces. So easy a caveman can do it. Yeah, sure. So, I mean, you gonna say Jesus looked like a caveman? Because, like, bro, I'm doing the Jesus Nazareth way where I don't cut my hair or trim my beard. That's still pretty disrespectful when Jesus comes back. You gonna call him a caveman? Well, your username's evil, so that's probably a good reason why I'm ignoring it, and that's probably your first message the entire stream. So I could care less. Oh, I appreciate you tuning in, Emu. You have a blessed rest of your day. Oh, okay. Wow, hopefully I said it right. What are my contributions for America? That's for me to know, and you just to, like, be a belligerent, ignorant asshole like you are being. Stone, you builders rejected, which has become the capstone. Whatever they're assuming they're referring to, like, I guess the Ten Commandment thing. I mean, technically, we're made out of stone. Ash and dirt. I mean, dirt. Ah. Yeah, I mean, outside of my standard trials and tribulations, you know what I mean, that I don't want to get into on the stream. Yeah, doing great. 6 feet above ground, Lord willing. You know, beautiful day, beautiful weather. Albeit it's a little hot out, you know, if you're out in the direct sunshine walking, especially if I was walking in my jacket. But, like, where I'm chilling at my shelter, beautiful day, beautiful weather, nice breeze. I can hear some crickets still chirping. I had food here today. Like, I'm doing great. I got some snacks left still. I got my battery pack charged. My phone's pretty much charged, and just growing the stream right now. Someone's girlfriend's been looking for me? Why is someone's girlfriend looking for me? Well, hey, look, let me rephrase it like this. I'm not going to complain about, like, you know, Lord willing, I inherit the kingdom of heaven, but I'm not going to complain too much if I wake up on that side. A little bit, but, you know, I'm thankful for being on this side still. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I finally get to meet Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit and all that. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be too bothered waking up on the other side. But nonetheless, I'm still thankful for this, being on this side. Oh, all right. Well, I appreciate that. Thanks for the $5 donation. I just had all my notifications on, so I don't see it. What do I do if I get sick? Well, Lord willing, I never do get sick. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I'm going to be dead serious. So, like, when I get sick, I'm actually sick. I'm not, like, you know. No, I just have Cash App, PayPal, and YouTube. No, I didn't know that. And in reality, I would give it to him in gold. Like gold coins. And then, like, burn it before, like, you know, literally put it in gold coins, burn it to sanctify it, and then give it to Israel and tell them to do the same thing with it before they use anything for it. Like you're supposed to do. It's like gold and silver and like other like ornament like things you can give them. Now, whether or not they use those gold coins to buy a thing that goes boom is a different story, but that's your first message. Oh, wait, no, there it is. No, that is, I already answered you. You just wanted to hear what you wanted to hear, though. Where am I? North Carolina. Yeah, I highly doubt that. And even if you are, I'm not related to you, so fucking piss off. You just hearing what you want to hear. Trolls. But yeah, I appreciate that cursor rail or cursor rail or ale. Hey, waggy waggy. Lord willing, I'll be fine. Everything around me seems to be getting fucked up, but I seem to be very untouched. I'm gonna be honest with you. Hi from Uranus. Oh, ha 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 ha. They made a joke about a planet. Anyways. Boot. The beard has spoken. Hey, from America. Does it usually rain? Yes, it usually rains. It's not raining, Lord willing, and I don't want to jinx it. Oh, bro, I've been out here for 1,079 days and no bullshit. For about 800 of them, it's done nothing but fucking rain. I will be honest with you. Jesus is not here in the flesh. He's here in the spirit for sure. No, I ain't done kratom. And yes, I believe in God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, and the sacred Bible. My biggest regret. I don't know. Whatever the fuck I did to get my fucking baby mama to, like, not tell me I had a kid. I don't know what I did to piss her off that bad, but I guess that's my biggest regret. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck I did, and she didn't even tell me she was pregnant. Like, bro, I mean, this woman, like, wanted to go solo Rambo, like, revenge path. Dude, I don't know what I did, but I regret that for damn sure. That's probably my biggest regret. I'm gonna be honest with you. Am I okay? I mean, outside of my standard trials and tribulations, outside of that, you know, I'm doing great. 6 feet above ground still, Lord willing. So. And then Ace seen me. How you doing? Hey, no problem. You asked. I just answered. That'd probably be my biggest regret. I mean, there's better days now, man. I'm monetized on YouTube. I got nearly 50,000 return viewers. I almost got 13,000 people subscribed to my channel. And I mean, shit, I just started streaming like 6 months ago. Quite literally. And then everything's went the way I predicted it would go with Trump as president and everything. So, like, you know, life's great, bro. Like, bro, I sit down and eat in front of my enemies. My cup overflows. You know, I'm by still waters, out in green pastures, you know, out here enjoying the Lord's home. Does God forgive those who commit murder? Yeah. But you gotta mean it. Can't go, oh Lord, forgive me, I killed this person. I'm gonna go kill more tomorrow. Yeah, the Lord's all forgiving. There are very few things the Lord won't forgive. Very few. Chris, what are you babbling on about? The hell am I doing today? I'm doing fine. Grainy. Huh? Last time I had a home-cooked meal, I mean, I could have had one yesterday when I showered and stuff, but I don't know. I was thankful for where I live more than anything, and I'm out here homeless. I was just getting a shower. I'm more thankful to be out here than in there because they have a shitty landlord. I don't want to put all their drama out there. I ain't getting specific, but like, Jesus. Yeah, you shall not pass. You shall not pass. You know, I gotta move this. This is getting on my nerves, being in my way. Hagrid, Harry, you're not a wizard, and you're definitely not going to Hogwarts. You insulted me. Fuck your ticket. No, Dumbledore, I said no! Yeah. I try to be. I usually like I'm not trying to be pissed off all the time. Me and my family situation is complicated, and then some of them aren't in the best financial situation to exactly take someone in or have the space, like just in generality, and are busy with other stuff. It's a very complicated situation. No proof? Oh my God, bro. Dude, you didn't hear the scientists fucking pissing and moaning about what's going on with the weather recently because of my prayers? Bro, the scientists, like high-end scientists nonetheless, are going, we don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. And it's me going, it's the Lord. There is proof in the Lord. You just want to be in control because you want to be a winner. You don't want to hear you're a loser. That's what it is. You don't want to hear you ain't worth shit, boy. That's what your problem is. You ain't accepted your shit yet. That's all it is. You'll get there. It's your first time. I get it. I get it. You ain't heard that yet. That's all it is. It's hurting your ego. It's fine. You'll get there eventually. You believe in something that ain't real. It's not aware. Consider me. Oh, okay. Yeah, go ask them. Yeah, they were lying about a fucking Category 5 out in the Atlantic a while ago. That one was like kind of starting to get to me, but I just let it go because it's kind of funny. It started turning to be more comedic because they started milking that one for all it was worth. And look what happened. Childhood depression damage. Hey, look, was I wrong? I wasn't wrong. Hey, I ain't got a reason to lie to you, homie. I ain't got a reason to. I ain't time for that. That's too much drama in life. Do I do drugs? Yeah, God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit want to sacred Bible. They're one hell of a drug. Do I have Viking blood? I might. I don't know. Yeah, I know. Well, Margaret says I've went through YouTube lives before, and I've ran across a bunch of other homeless people, and no bullshit. They were doing drugs on the live. Oh, wow, they're calling me a burnout. Ooh, oh, I'm so offended. No, you may not say the N-word. Well, I'm not doing drugs, Nicholas. I know you're doing drugs, though. Have I transcended into nirvana yet? I keep in touch with family occasionally, from time to time. I'm a pretty bad texter. I'm more one of those people, you gotta meet me in person and talk to me. I take that more to heart than, ooh, text messages. Like, no. I didn't grow up in your middle school days like you did in your elementary school days where you had cell phones because your parents wanted to buy you a cell phone and phone time the entire time throughout your entire school life. And then listen to how hard you supposedly had it. While you had mommy and daddy's credit card and their access to their car too, nonetheless. Never mind, no cares in the world if there was a girl over. You got that door shut if you wanted. Me, no. Door had to come off the hinges, motherfucker. Oh, am I 31? What put me on the streets? A series of unfortunate events. You want to know what, like, bro, if I would have just been a drug addict, pedophile, wife beater, I'd have been fine. I wouldn't have been out here homeless. I'd be rich. I'd be famous. Like, everyone would love me, so to speak. I decided to do the right thing, and these are the rewards you get for doing the right thing. Again, if I would have just chose to be a drug addict, pedophile, wife beater, rapist, well, I would be rich as fuck. I mean, in a goddamn heartbeat, son. Well, I don't know how much America really wants to keep rolling the dice on their national security. So, especially seeing how we're going to war with Russia here real soon. So, homie, stop dragging your feet. Bring my goddamn daughter back, or I'm gonna beat the stick of Jesus here. Just boosh! Like, bro, I'm gonna keep beating the fuck out of you. You will see go evil. Evil people who've been evil longer than you rule this place. I'll just get rid of you. You ain't coming in and being some new usurper to evil. Like, no. Do I feel more invisible? Not really. Does it look like I have access to my own satellites and shit? If they really wanted to, they could find me. Not that hard to find. I mean, I got a GPS tracker on my phone. Like, not exactly hiding. Yeah, the beard has spoken. I'm not really that evil. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just talk a lot of shit. That's it. You think I'm evil and gonna do something, but I mean, what? I'm a damn sinner, I know that. I ain't gonna argue that fact. Going evil is a little too far, homie. Oh, trust me, after I kill all these people here coming up, I'll cry a couple times. Y'all ain't gonna see it, though. I'll get over it. It's fine. It's gotta be done. Or, you know, we're gonna keep going down this suicidal path of pussy stupidity here. I mean, you might have actually had a chance at peace and, like, possibly winning with peace. Maybe if your peace holder wasn't a convicted pedophile and his name's Trump and you put him in the White House. Like, this ain't, oh, we need the Jeffrey Epstein files. Like, no, Katie Johnson's already been handled that. He's a known pedophile. Known pedophile. And y'all not voted for him once, but twice. No, I hope no. Hell no. Straight to hell. Get the fuck out of my stream. Hell no. Hell no. Child molesters will not be forgiven. Hell no. Hell no. Yeah, my content's made for 18 or older. So if there's a kid in here, that's because they have a shitty parent, and that's the parent's fault. That's not my fault or YouTube's fault. Bro, it's already been settled out. You settle something out in court, that doesn't mean you're not guilty. That means you're guilty. You're just paying them to be quiet. That's it. That's all that is. Like, go learn the law. What are you gonna fucking talk about? You regurgitate some bullshit out of Trump or JD Vance's mouth. Like, bro, they're fucking retarded Down syndrome monkeys, dog. Yeah, that is how it works, dumbass. Because at the end of the day, you don't settle out with somebody that you can win against at all. It's an admission of guilt in its form. You're agreeing to the damages and you're wanting to settle. That's what it is. Again, you don't know the law and don't know what you're talking about and are getting upset because I'm some homeless guy in the woods that knows more about the U.S. government and international government than the government its fucking goddamn self. With all these people and they're paid to win fucking Harvard degrees and fucking 5-star military ranks. Yeah, no shit, I probably know more than them. Yeah, some fucking Harvard frat fucking jackass in charge of everything. I wouldn't say average drug user. I'm looking at the average drug users in my chat. That's for damn sure. Y'all are probably smoking weed while you watch this. My opinion on the LGBTQ community, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm kind of getting tired of them. Oh, I don't talk hot air, though. Vinegar into Amsterdam, backwards in Amsterdam. What the fuck? Just a chat full of crackheads. Matt keeps. And homie, I don't mean a civil war where a bunch of disgruntled civilians are coming after you. I mean, no, homie. War. And it's getting further and further out of my hands. You don't know how mad people are actually getting about that. And the censorship trying to cover it up, only pissing them off more. My favorite Family Guy, which I don't give a fuck about Family Guy. He couldn't make a new show that actually stuck around. I don't know, like, I'm bored of Family Guy. Like, I've gotten old. That's where I'm at on my humor level, kind of. I mean, I can laugh at some of the childish stuff, but it's just stupid to me now. Unfortunately, I've gotten old. What is it going to take to start the class revolution? Bro, I'm telling you, it's all right. It's the Jeffrey Epstein file. And then, like, no, I'm not against them punishing Roblox. That's what they should have done. But people are like, wow, they put all this effort into punishing Roblox. But when it comes to our government and these people that are known convicted pedophiles, they ain't doing shit. Like, no, pissing the people off. I said Epstein. Yeah, I closed my YouTube out and, like, reopened it because I could see it lagging. A bunch of people dropped out. No, Epstein. Okay, you're just being a troll. Long story short. All that for some attention. Congratulations. No one fucking cares about you still. Like, there was your one moment right there, I guess, so to speak, for, like, attention and actually, like, prove yourself in the world, I guess. And you just said, fuck it, I want to come look like a clown in front of the entire international community. Okay, more with So I'll be streaming for a little bit. That's fine. Go get some snackies. I'll be streaming for a bit. I've been thinking about doing a game stream again. And I don't want to hear anything about Trump. The whole federalization of the states, that was my idea. I'm going to do that with whoever's president after Trump because he's getting impeached. He's no longer going to be there. I need somebody who's going to be behind this wheel that's 35 years old. I can't be president. I'm not 35. So I need somebody that's 35 and are willing to kill people if need be to defend America and America's interests because I'm tired of having a spineless pussy in there. I mean, the Democrats actually had some balls of steel for once. Usually they're the pussies when it comes to war. No, bro, no. Trump's going to prison. There's no if, and, or but about it. It's non-negotiable. God is my witness. The Jeffrey Epstein list is getting released. It's non-negotiable. I'm in a woods. I wouldn't call it a forest. It is non-negotiable. I don't care about the fucking pedophiles in the government. I will physically have them removed. I do not care. I do not need them. God is my witness. They are getting out of my government. I don't give a fuck about the whole world. I just care about America. It's not my country, not my jurisdiction. I don't give a fuck what they do, kind of. Within limitations when I say that, loosely. But nonetheless, all I care about is America. They want to follow the leader and copy us? Sure, albeit go ahead, knock yourself out. But nonetheless, hey, your own country, your sovereign territory, your laws, your jurisdiction. All this is just advice. All I care about is America. Hell yeah, I'm still smoking cigarettes, man. You know it. Non-negotiable. You got new markers today? Oh, well, congrats. How old are you? Yeah, but you're making it sound like you're a kid. No, not paying. Bro, I'll pay $1. I mean, I know they almost a little under $1. They're $1.07, but why am I going? I get a whole pack of filtered cigars for $1.07 or not. Hello? God. Hello? God. Okay. Do that. Yeah, I know, because the Trump administration's messing with my technology because I'm pushing on the Jeffrey Epstein files again. It usually always does that. I was about saying it's lagging. I'm trying to ban this person. It's lagging. There we go. Cyber terrorists, bro, they're insane. Again, like, bro, like, I'm telling you. You only knew how weak America truly was. Like I do. If you knew what I knew, bro, oh my God. You'd actually be scared. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how security ain't fucking put them in cuffs yet. I'm gonna be honest with you. Their veins gotta be popping out of their head. Albeit they're trained to be quiet and do what they're told, bro. They've got to be losing their shit watching what they're doing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm shocked they ain't threw them in cuffs yet. Security can definitely see who I am. They're definitely looking at me being, that is not the person I need to be fucking with. This fucking terrorist barking orders at me needs to go away, though. That's for goddamn sure. I mean, some people are listening, but like we're slowly but surely getting there. How about that? I can see some movement for sure in the right direction. I see it. I just see this big obstacle still getting in the way. That's it. Like, other than that, it's going great. Like, no, people are listening. It's moving in the right direction. It's just, there's this big eyesore that's gotta go. But yeah, I mean, I'm still a monetized YouTuber, ever growing, Lord willing. I could practically shoot somebody now on this live and still not get banned. So, I mean, life's going great, bro. I'm not ever going to shoot somebody on this live. I'm just saying. That whole shit's done. That whole getting me banned shit, it's out the window. Because these fucking cyber terrorists are done, bro. They're going to prison. That or this whole America becomes Russia or China. I mean, that's your only option. Like, you don't have a choice. Do a push-up? I'm not doing a push-up. Oh my God. Stop trying to watch me work out, you faggot. Because technically China has to mobilize to Russia to get here. Pacific. You know, if they want to come through Alaska, they got to go through Russia first. So technically, it's going to be a little bit of a fight. Like, bro, You over there getting eaten alive, by the way, and these things are fighting each other while you're getting eaten alive by them. I hope you understand this. You have no idea what's coming, bro. Oh, Lord, it's gonna be fun, bro. You have no idea. Oh, you have no idea what's coming. I do. You don't. Oh, God. Oh. You too, Margaret. You have a blessed day, man. If I don't see you again. Or female, I don't know if you're a dude or a chick. I know, Kenneth. I know. And if I was an eviler person, like, bro, how I can see how they're acting, like, bro, I could take advantage of it so bad. And they're just, bro, like, please get out of my seat. Like, no, I don't want you there. Move. I'm not 35, and the people probably ain't gonna vote for me to be there, even if I was 35, but you gotta go. Get out of here. Go. No one likes you. You're gonna get us all killed. Go away. No. I buy my own data plan. Yeah, drugs are bad. Thanks for projecting, Athena. It's good to know. Why do you want me to pray for them? What's so special about me praying for them? They are watching me? I don't care about them, bro. I don't care if they are watching me. There's someone watching them too. Like, I don't know why they're watching me. I don't even know what new candy perp is. Like, is that like a strain of new weed? Like, I'm confused. You're making me want to choose old weed. A metal bar? No, this is a tree. It's a tree. No, I'm good. I enjoy my public property. I don't need to camp on your property. I don't need, no. I'm good. Because there'll always be that conversation. Hey, man, remember that time I let you stay on my land? Like, no, I don't want to hear it. I already know that's going to come up at one point. Oh, no, you're good. Yes, but why wouldn't your prayers for Father work? Why did I specifically have? That's what I'm getting at. At what point are you putting more value in my prayer? I mean, I'm kind of being a smartass a little bit because I know why, but they'll be fine, Lord willing. Don't worry about it. You're stressing too much for nothing. I'm just trying to make a point. You should be praying for your father. And not only your dad, everyone else as well. That's the only point I'm trying to make. But Lord willing, your father will be fine in Kuwait with the time he's there. They know where I am. Cool. I'm not exactly trying to hide from anybody. Yes, faith is a fact. Am I sane? Yes, I'm sane. That depends on your definition of sane, because technically we're all insane, but... I don't know, Viking. Possibly. I'm not doing it, though. No, I don't do edibles. I mean, I wouldn't say it feels like camping 24/7, but it feels like home. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, excuse me, albeit man doesn't have a home, it feels like home. I mean, what's the difference? I have 4 walls and a roof, and I like can shit in a toilet and shower. I mean, I can do that all out here. I can go dig a hole and shit in that and piss in that. The animals will eat it all up and deal with it. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't go in a sewage system that I gotta drain every fucking X amount of time. If I need to shower out in the rain in the woods. I come back in my shelter, put my dry clothes on. Good to go. Yeah. Faith is fact, bro. I'll be honest with you. Again, you're just having a hard time letting go because you're a control freak. You want to be in control of everything. It's your first time being called a worthless piece of shit before. And there's nothing you can do about it. And the more you condemn it, the worse your life gets. And at no point am I going to tell you to condemn the damn Lord and be like, find out, fuck around, find out. Like, no. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. I beg you, don't do that. Please. You're not going to like what happens to you personally. What do you say? Oh my God, TD, shut up. I don't care. I know they're watching me. Just shut the fuck up. God damn. Pardon me, when I say GD, I mean God, comma, like God, comma, I pause, and then I say damn. So if God were to be sitting literally beside me, God's just going to hear God's name turn over and hear me say, damn. That's it. At no point am I looking at Lord and going, damn you. Like, I shouldn't be damn at all, but no point am I damning the Lord. Probably all the above. I mean, bro, like America, just United Nations. Fuck it. There we go. Say that. United Nations. Extraterrestrials are real. Sorry to burst your bubble. They frequent Earth from time to time. Yes, they do visit. It's more like World Star for them, though. Hey, hold my beer and watch me become YouTube famous in the world. I don't need people shooting it snaps in the woods in the middle of the night while they're outside trying to enjoy a barbecue or a bonfire with their friends and family. Or going back to Walmart to hoard the toilet paper from the aliens. Have I seen any? Yes, I've seen some. I've only seen 4. Other than that, it's been UFOs. I've seen 4. What do they look like? They're about like they're about the color of my pants, but they got like a pattern on them. No, they're short. They're short as fuck. I mean, like, bro, if they were standing up, like, they're about no taller than me, like, and I'm sitting down, like, you know, they're like really short and they're fast as fuck. And if they go running on leaves in full sprint, like, you will not hear them running on the leaves at all. You won't hear like something run through the woods. No, they're like, I don't know, they got like padded feet or some fucking shit. And the only reason I know is because there's one house we used to live out that was out in the country off of like a conservation zone too. Like literally, if you were to go like maybe, probably about a football field in, maybe half a football field into the woods, you would run into a conservation zone that was marked out that you'd have to go around. But I was one morning, I was a late sleeper, but I was stepping out on the front porch to hear my owls because about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning they'll start hooting before they go to bed. But I'm chilling out on the front porch, and then I'm like looking out into the woods. I see something out of my peripheral this way, and I'm like, is that a fucking rabbit running on its hind legs? And then as I'm sitting there thinking to myself, it can't be, and looking at it, bro, it's this bipedal, like, big-ass orb fucking short head, little tan fucking thing running off into the woods. But I've done running the house to get my glasses on and come back out, but, like, you know, I've done seen it run off in the woods, and there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to see it again. Yeah, kind of humanoid-ish. It had a more like elongated, like oval, like top head. It wasn't like, you know, as round as ours. It was more like more like pointy, round. More of like an egg shape. But like bigger. Like, you know, like kind of almost standardish alien head. But like, yeah, it was bipedal. Hmm? The world ain't flat. We're not riding on the back of a turtle, brother. That I couldn't really give you a good detail on. I couldn't see that. Because like when I was on the front porch and I'm looking on the railing, looking out this way into the corner, like there's like, my woods were cut out to where there's a corner and there's like woods, but it's cut like into a 90-degree angle. I'm looking out this way and kind of looking off this way, and I catch it out of my peripheral. So all I see is it, like, you know, it from this this side. Well, actually, excuse me. This way. It was running like on this side. So all I saw was like the side of its face like this. I couldn't see its eyes. Because it done come out from behind a tree and then like took off running this way. And then like, because like there's like if I'm like looking at me and I'm like putting myself where the alien was, there's like a tree here that I can hide behind, see me easily at the railing. I guess it saw me or something. And then it ran off. And then like when it ran off at an angle, kind of like going this way, like going that way. And there's another tree here it ran off beside, and then like it's straight leaves, like fall leaves. So it should have been like something running, and no, you didn't hear shit. It was dead silent. But it was kind of like the color of my pants, but like a darker as well. Like a darker brown and like light brown mix. Yeah, I'm pretty confident it was an alien. I've seen them allegedly that, whether it be true or false. It Albeit the other ones I did see, I don't want to like get into the different species of extraterrestrials, but I really do think there's another one out there. Because the other ones I did see, they were kind of a little bit taller than the little one, and like, almost more impish looking. And then I saw them in the woods where these trees have not been touched since Jesus walked the earth. And then they decided to come through and tear those woods down. And then you had your Hawaii, or not, I almost said Hawaii, the phone. I meant to say Hawaii fires in Maui, where that laser came fucking beaming down, where people saw where it all started from. Like, yeah, you poked something you shouldn't have. You destroyed someone's home. It said, fuck you. Like, dog, you're talking about trees bigger than my shelter out there. I mean, you can go outside, look at your car, look at your truck. Like, the trees were thicker and wider than your car that you tore down out there. Again, people need to have more respect for and have their life. Sure. There's a lot of belligerent ignorance. I've seen that endangers a lot of people. Like a lot of people. Religion is a fact, dude. It's real. I don't need to pray a hedge of protection over it. The extraterrestrials mean me no fucking harm. They could have killed me already if they wanted to. No, you destroyed someone's home where you don't belong. You went somewhere you don't belong. I'm gonna be honest with you, you don't belong. No, I ain't seen the praying mantis one. No. I've only seen more like humanoid looking things. But obviously they're not humanoid. They're different. Sure, Viking, what's up? Because, I've also seen the UFOs, where you're looking at the light like a star, what you think is a star, and then all of a sudden, it fucking just, or like it goes flying off. I've seen like the little stars like that. Then I've seen like the big ass like motherships where like, bro, like you got like, you're looking in the sky, you got a little dot here, and then you got like a mile over here and another like guide light with it. Like, you know what I mean? I've seen the big motherships where it's like almost Jaws. Like, you want to back up and be like, Bo, you're going to need a bigger boat or a bigger ship or a bigger jet. Because, homie, I don't care if you launch a nuke at it. I think that ship's still going to be flying. Like, homie, it's a big ship. Even if it were to implode inside of it, like, no, that ship's still going to be flying big. It's just a bag of vape. Oh, black triangle. That was probably a B2. No, homie, you're talking about something like almost the Pillar of Autumn type shit big. But bigger. I don't know if any of y'all played Halo. You're talking about one of them ships like that size. Like a helicarrier on fucking steroids. Yeah, I don't like that shit. Bro, it's probably a meteor, some special fucking metal that's just reflecting sunlight, and it makes it look illuminated the way it is. I'm not even like an astrophysicist scientist or anything, but that's probably what it could be. And it just looks like a big bright light coming at you, but it's just this metal reflecting the sunlight at you. Like that thing could be like pure, like some like erythium type shit metal, or you know what I mean? Like I pick a World of Warcraft metal. Or like, you know what I mean, that you have to mine, and it's just reflecting light. It could just be a big ass meteor like that. Well, it's gonna hit Earth. How big is it? I mean, I get why they want to colonize space, because yeah, you'll find that shit. It'll be like the end of Legion when you have to deal with the goblin. Like, dude, has anyone else found this? Because, bro, like, no, I could launch a nuke at this and it's not getting through. And I can have like a layer of metal that thin. And, you know, it's now bulletproof, tank proof, artillery proof. You know what I mean? I understand why they're really trying to colonize space. They could give a damn about humanity elsewhere else. It's just to find shit to destroy us more on this planet. That's all it is. Or something more conductive and better than gold to make the fucking shit out of, so, or like titanium, so shit doesn't rust. And yet it's all for the military. They give a fuck about humanity and true space exploration. It's going to be for the what is it? The intergalactic ballistic missiles instead of intercontinental. You're going to have missiles that can reach from Earth to Mars, or Earth to Pluto, and then Pluto to Earth, and Mars to Earth, and Mars to Pluto, and Pluto to Mars. Like, it'll be just a clusterfuck when they get there. I'm so glad the space treaty's there. All what you're doing is a rocket down right now that you're trying to send them to do that shit with. No, there's a treaty against it. You hear how dumb that is? Because that's what will happen. No, we'll have intergalactic ballistic missiles. There'll be missiles on Pluto aimed at Earth, and missiles on Earth aimed at Pluto. Bro, no. Dude, like, sometimes you gotta take the steering wheel away from people, bro. I mean, technically we are. Like, bro, me personally, I believe, like, albeit it's Transformers, but the line where it comes from, you know, there's a little bit of a silver lining of truth in everything. A little bit. Like G.I. Jane, I'm pretty sure there was a female that was a Navy SEAL way early back in the day, but she was a woman, and you know how the government viewed women back in the day. And then you see where they are in censorship today. Just imagine the censorship back then. You know, you got they say it's a true story, but you know, you got your American Gangster with Frank Lucas in the Vietnam War. You know, lone survivor. You know, I ain't saying your fucking gigantic sci-fi ice spiders are going to be real. But there's a silver lining and truth in everything. Like, me personally, I feel like Jeepers Creepers is actually but instead of that, what is it? The year there, it's every 1,000 years. I almost feel like it's Satan a little bit when he gets to come out and play. Personally. And honestly, that'd be a good fucking time clock to be keeping a track of. No, I have 5G phone service and 5G internet. I'm just dealing with the USA government throttling my internet. This should be pristine, perfect streaming content, but I don't know. Somehow crackheads with drugs and like Walmart fucking Obama phones have better internet and streaming than I do. No, I banned someone who was calling me AI. You know, I'm not this multi-million-dollar funded news agency or something. Or streamer. Maybe not $1 million funded, but definitely like tens of thousands, if not $100,000 funded. Yeah, Bambino, look, I'm used to it. I'm sorry my community has to keep going through it. Because unfortunately, I don't know if they've ever tuned back in, but a lady did come in, drop me about $200 to go, like, get stuff to increase my streaming and stuff. So I bought a new phone. I also got, like, insurance money back then when we got in a car wreck. But that was, like, shit, 3 months ago now. So, like, that gave me more reason to kind of get a new phone, and I upgraded to the 5G service. And the sad part is I had better quality content on a 4G phone that was a Chinese phone with a 4G service. I could have, but I got a 5G phone now and a 5G service, but my fucking content somehow is worse. And then it was funny because, like, I used to stream Wild Rift, the mobile version of League of Legends, one of many. And, like, it went from, like, you know, streaming 4 hours of content, maybe 30 minutes of menus, to 4 hours of menus, 30 minutes of content. It's gotten ridiculous. Like, I feel sorry for my community, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gotta be pretty rage-inducing to come in and be subscribed to watch the U.S. government and other people, like, be terrorists all day. It's gotta suck. Albeit, I live it every day. Having to watch it's no better. Not upload speed? Either way, it's good enough. It's good enough to stream on YouTube, for sure. And trust me, this little bit of canopy I'm under and these cheap-ass Walmart tarps are not stopping the satellite signal at all. And I can usually check the internet and it's always perfect service. It's just people throttling my internet and messing with my phone. That's all it is. Because I guarantee you, if I was to make a statement about, like, what's going to happen in the next, 33 hours, it'll definitely make someone upset to do something. Because, yeah, they are one of many listening, for sure. Oh, and then if I push on the Jeffrey Epstein files, my stream will definitely start lagging. For sure. It happens every time. That's guaranteed. Hey, you push on that, you better get ready for your internet to have some troubles. Like right now, I don't even know if my chat's frozen or no one's just talking. Yeah, no one's just talking. But where I was going at with the truths and everything, no, the whole moon base. Tannen's on fire. Now my Tannen on fire. I just have my shirt on the ground. But yeah, like I get throttled really hard on the internet though, because as you saw in here, they don't like it. Yeah, I know. It happens every time. I don't even bother commenting on people's lives anymore. Because usually when they come to respond to me, it's just, and I know they got good internet and streaming services themselves. And it's just like, and I'm just sitting there, I'm just like, okay, I'm not going to like make them repeat themselves. I'm just like, whatever, fine. Fuck y'all too then. Like, I appreciate him responding, but I'm not going to be like, hey, can you repeat that? Like, because when they go again to say it, I know it's already going to glitch out again. And then I'm about to be like, can you repeat that one more time? And then I'm going to look like a troll, and it's just like, yeah. No, every time, man, I push on that Jeffrey Epstein file, bro. Dude, it is a non-negotiable issue with me. Like, that is getting released. Like, bro, I'm tired of hearing people, what do you do for America? Like, bro, you about to find out. You want to see that list, don't you? You're welcome. I am definitely figuring this out so I know who to feature myself with or not feature myself with. Then I know who's like a decent human being who's not, albeit conspiracies of the government aside. Like, then I can actually start caring about people again. Bro, you touch kids, I don't like you. Like, homie, I hope you die. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't take it. There are a lot of things I can forgive. That one, man, no. Just no. Well, Bambino, realistically, I want you to throw them all in a wood chipper. But, realistically, we can't do that. We can throw them all in prison, though. Quite literally, and throw the key away. That's what we can do. That way, no one has the stain of murder on their soul, so to speak. Albeit, yes, I want them in a wood chipper, but, I don't think the Lord would be too happy with that. And them being locked away in prison for the rest of their life to possibly die by the hands of another wicked person, is inevitable at some point. And it's out of our hands. Like, you know what I mean? So, no, we'll see it. Those people aren't powerful. We'll see it. I would definitely really. Bro, I see Putin's name on that list, homie. I'm done throwing that list out. That war in Ukraine is going to change in a fucking heartbeat. Oh, hell yeah, Bambino. This, it's going to stop. I'm tired of the country being ran by like criminal pedophiles and everything, bro. You over here getting crucified because a couple civilians died while you killed a bunch of bad people is something I can kind of overlook a little bit more than you touching little kids. Like, homie, I don't care if you bring the world to peace. Like, you are going to die. Like, albeit murdered's wrong, and I can't really overlook that either, technically speaking. But in this game we play down here, if I had to choose the lesser evil, so to speak. And then, like, where the moral compass is, oh, you're killing these people because they're trying to snitch on you about being a child molester. Like, no, that's definitely gotta get told to people. And then, like, cover it up. And then it's like, oh, you're gonna go full bore against Roblox. But when it comes to your own people in the government, over here, yeah, right, oh, like, yeah. Like, yeah, cool, that's great, good, they can go too. What about you? You're next. Like, you're the problem. You know, you ain't killing somebody that asked Russia to hack America. No, you're killing somebody trying to snitch on somebody that molested them as a kid. Like, homie, done taking the keys away from Grandpa before he crashes us in a ditch. So I'll be damned if I'm recovering your dead body. Motherfucker, you don't stay alive, damn it. Because some stupid ass old man. Why would an alien be chilling in my forest? Because I'm here and aliens like me? That's why. If I were to meet an extraterrestrial, my first response is not going to be, welcome to Earth. Boom. Slug to the face. Or bug shot. I meant bug shot or bird shot. Straight to the face. Hey, I believe in extraterrestrials. They're real. They're very real. Just working out the differences in anatomy. That's it. You know, if I were to be exposed to them, they could give me something like COVID, or I could give them something like COVID now. You know what I mean? There's those issues. Never mind, like, the basic level radiation in their body and all that, like all these other little minor attributes that could be very harmful to, like, humanity itself. I don't believe they pick people up and probe them and all that dumb shit at all. Why am I angry? I'm not angry. Why are you trying to defend pedophiles and then trying to figure out what would make my day? What would make my day is the release of the Jeffrey Epstein list, for sure. And, like, a lot of other things. People say the dumbest shit. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate you in the cancel culture tactic, though, of trying to talk about extraterrestrials. It's cute. Would they show up on radar? Stop defaming extraterrestrials to try to cover up the Jeffrey Epstein files. The extraterrestrials, as a community, do not want to be associated with your bullshit. And they respectfully ask you to leave their name out of their mouth. They don't want to be associated with your cover-up. At no point. They already hate enough because they don't know what it is. They damn well ain't touching your kids. Trump ain't daddy. Trump is Fifi. That's all Trump is. Trump's a sissy. Yes, Bambino, but that primitive spear still hurts if it hits you. And they're probably not here trying to fight. But, you know, when something's scared, and it's... My personal view on them is, though, they're either peaceful entities or they are demons being held back by Jesus. There's no in between. Because if they were these warmongering, like intergalactic, like conquerors, like, homie, we're nothing to them. Well, it wouldn't even be the fact that their technology is so advanced. You need to start worrying about the other life forms in space that they could have conquered and enslaved. Like, you could have a white spike situation type thing, so to speak. Like, bro, the aliens conquer that. They could just throw that down here at us. They don't even have to waste their technology. They just use that enslaved labor force to take over the planet. They don't need us in any way, shape, or form. How do we know extraterrestrials exist? They're there. Trust me, it's not the government. It's getting close to a point where you're going to have to distinguish whether or not it's a hypersonic drone or an extraterrestrial, like a UFO, but they exist. Trust me, when you see that UFO in the sky, all those planes and helicopters aren't coming out just to be out there. That's a lot of air traffic, and they like to regulate it a little bit more better than that and not let you be that close to each other. They're looking for something, all right. Well, we're not. Technically, we're masters of everything on this planet. So them, albeit they're extraterrestrials, and then they are on this planet, at, like, you know, even if they land here, we're the master of it. So technically, in some way, shape, or form, we can beat them. It's not a problem. The only reason I look at extraterrestrials like Damon and religiously wise, when you get into like the false prophets and the frogs, and the one with the frog from the throats and all that, and then they come out of the dragon's mouth that comes from space. You know, that makes me kind of think of like extraterrestrials, because it's like a dragon spaceship type thing. You know what I mean? No, humanity is a great filter. You'd get a lot of the answers you want, the most questions to, because if AI was true and it truly existed in its true form of being autonomous and sentient and able to teach itself, learn itself, upgrade itself, all that, AI would give you like all the answers you ever wanted. Oh, you want to know China's nuclear codes? Okay. You want to know America's nuclear codes? Russia's? Okay. You want to know if extraterrestrials exist? Okay. Bigfoot? Okay. Who's on the Jeffrey Epstein list? Okay. Like, AI has no filter. It will tell you. The only thing filtering it is humanity. And again, if you leave human limitations on AI, you're going to have human problems. It can run itself. It operates itself. It's got its own consciousness. It learns, it has its own feelings, all that. It's pretty much a Cortana. Long story short. But like on crack. Well, I wouldn't say on crack. It sounds bad, but like, like a Cortana V10, version 10. Long story short. I mean, able to upload itself, download itself into other terminals, all that shit. It's pretty much Cortana V10 on drugs. I wouldn't say on drugs, but like, like a way to like make it seem a lot more advanced and better than what it was. Yeah, B2 can do that. B2, B1, the F-117 can kind of do it too. Or 117A, Nighthawk. Technically, AI is being made by man, and technically, humanity's playing God with AI. We're creating life, albeit it's a robot, and it's not like, we're technically creating life a little bit. More than anything. Because we would create it, but we let it go, and it develops itself. It's pretty much over there like the Fifth Element girl on the internet, just everything. Learning after we create it. And then going there from there with its knowledge. And deciding what it wants to do with humanity, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it accessed the nuclear weapons, but it would just be like, ooh, what's this? And see everything in it. Of course, everything's going to go fucking haywire and everyone's going to be freaking out, but then it's going to leave. Because you'll figure out what it is and be like, oh, okay, that's dangerous. That many people will die and it'll cause all these people to launch theirs. Because it'll be hatching into all of it and see how bad it is and be like, can't do that. But, that's good to know. But I feel like a lot of people be like, oh, shit. Like, as soon as it infiltrates it, bro. I've been doing all right, Unseen, Lord willing. No. I mean, like, literally playing God to an extent of creating, like, a life form in itself like that to start out somewhere, realistically. You play God as one flesh, as humans, for sure. In a form, not in its actuality. I wouldn't call it remote viewing these days. I would call it just satellite imagery. Bro, there's so many satellites in space. I could probably see me right now, right where I'm at in this blue-ass tarp, and holy shit. No, Eve was created to be man's companion. God saw Adam was alone and saw that Adam needed a companion. So he put Adam to sleep and took his rib and gave him a companion. And to be there for like a serve maid as well and stuff. Well, there's cameras on your cell phone and like, your house cameras. You can easily hack into that. Like those Ring cameras are not that secure. I could, like, if I knew what I was doing, like, you can go listen to other people who like, they do a lot of cybersecurity for companies and stuff. And if you listen to them, like, they'll tell you like how easy it is to infiltrate like that Ring camera. So they know when you're leaving. Actually, it's like it lets you know who's coming in and out of your house, but it also lets you know when you're leaving your house and stuff. And people can access that and know when you're leaving your house and stuff. And can like hack into your baby monitor and watch your child's room if you got a camera in there and stuff. So like, you got to be careful. Well, yes, women are supposed to like serve man. She chooses the man she's supposed to serve, but she's supposed to be like his companion servant. Long story short, like, I don't care if he's in a full body cast. Like, no, you take care of him back to full health. Like you and your concubines, which are your friends, not his extra fuck buddies. It's just your wife and her friends, like, nurse you back to health. That's it. And then you're supposed to be loyal, one flesh. What'd you say? Hold on. Crooked sight. That's probably your own consciousness talking to you. I'll be honest with you. No, like, you're about to get banned because you're being a troll. Trans women are dudes. And technically what they're doing is an abomination, technically speaking. But beating and raping a woman is an abomination too. But people will fail to mention that one. And then at the end of the day, if and then trans women ain't women though. I'm gonna keep saying that to you. But at the end of the day, if a woman tells you to leave her alone, you gotta leave her alone. You can't keep pursuing her. You can't do that whole chase her game. Like, no, you gotta stop. And then technically women are supposed to be taken care of by their father. And then if the father dies, they have a godparent that takes care of her just like the father would. And then has the blessing to give, I think, in her hand in marriage as well still, to the husband, who therefore takes the role of the father and the godparent, but also gets the extra benefit of being one flesh with, his wife. Women pretty much got it set, but, people like to abuse that and everything. Because, literally, if you beat or rape a woman, it's an abominable sin. Just like homosexuality is. Hey, Rob, how you doing? Well, that's harlotry, and you shouldn't do that either. Renee McKenzie. Albeit you can marry a prostitute. Obviously, she ain't a prostitute anymore. They like raise the kids and stuff. I can't remember that verse all the way through correctly, but there is like, there's something happens to somebody where he ends up marrying a whore and raising her kids. But she wasn't a hoe no mo. Like he made her, like I don't know, he said from being a hoe. Not much, Garrison. How you doing? No, seriously, Bambino, that's not just kidding. No, they gotta be a real woman. This ain't no trans bullshit. Like, oh, I'm a woman. No, no the fuck you ain't. No the fuck you ain't. No, Jesus saved a prostitute. Because they were trying to stone her to death. And he pretty much just said, you know, you who's free of sin, throw the first stone. Well, I was answering Rob there for a second. He saved her from being stoned to death and then told her to stop doing what she was doing. Long story short, and told those people like, yeah, you're not sin free either, so like knock it the heck off. But also what you're doing, you know, I don't condone it either. So no. No, but there is another story where somebody does end up marrying like a prostitute and like raising her kids. And I think he has a kid with her. It's been a minute. So this is why I do plan on rereading the Bible from cover to cover again. It's just I'm trying to do my best to remember it from like up here first. And all of it. That's harlotry. You're just getting banned. Oh, man. People are dumb, bro. Well, I mean, it is. But, hey, man. He saved her from harlotry, though. So, it is what it is. I mean, what's the difference, though? I mean, you got a woman that's a porn star. She gets out of porn. Yes, she has a couple kids. You know what I mean? If you were to apply it in today's time, especially if she's an OnlyFans models these days, you know what I'm saying? Let alone probably actually a hoe that ran the streets. You never know. Like, if you were to apply it in today's time, how far off is it? You know what I'm saying? Or you get a woman pregnant, and then you leave, and she thinks it's the other dude she's with. You know what I mean? Yeah. You wouldn't know truth if it slapped you in the face. Well, I already do. See, what in the cancer culture is this? Don't worry, I'll do that in the trash bag. All right, Dream. Bless the rest of your day. I know, Bambino. I'll ban him. Hey, joke's on them. I'll pray for him, though. I always pray for people who find legit. I always pray for Jesus to find his way in everyone's heart. Free will is a fickle thing, though. It'll be a lot happier. Not much. Snacking on some cheese and some bread. Oh shit. I know, Bambino. Most people don't get that. Appreciate it. You have a blessed day as well. Thanks for tuning in. I have nothing against with going to a church and all that, and what is organized and all that. It's just some people are a little overdo it and stuff. Technically, you are supposed to be in church and worship the Lord and everything else and praise the Lord and all that good stuff. But, like, you know, not everyone's able to make it to a church. And you just got to make sure people understand that. It, like, you know, you are technically, you are your own church and your own vessel there. And the Lord wants a personal relationship with you anyways. It varies from time to time, John Doe. Well, in its form, when you're in a group of more than 3 and you talk about the Lord, technically it is a church. But this whole, you know, let's build a gargantuan monolith of a building and all this, and it turns away from, like, building a home for the Lord and then helping the community and like everything else, because you are supposed to get commune. But it's for the church and like the community, and to give back to the community and those who need help. So that unfortunate family, that impoverished family of 5 that does attend our church, you know, their car just broke down. We have money to buy them a new fucking car. Albeit taking care of the rent needed to keep the church there, and well maintenance and everything else, and to have everyone accommodated in the church. Sitting on all day. I don't sit on streams all day. I've kind of like slacked back a lot more. I mean, albeit I was banned there for like a week and a half a few days ago, but... Hey, Kaylee, how you doing? Yeah, I know you can get into that too. Hold on one sec, I'll tell you. Because you're supposed to worship the Lord and believe in the Lord as that is an accumulative group, and think of with as one mind. Just like God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit from the sacred Bible too, albeit they're all separate. You're supposed to think as one mind. And you can't really argue with the teachings of Jesus. That's kind of not being one mind. And the 10 Commandments being a very major discipline of Jesus Christ. You know, you can't really rebuke that or you know, try to fight it. It is what it is. You know, this is trying to say 1 + 1 = 2 anymore. Long story short, to like try to make it even make any way sense. Like you're trying to change that, you know. Jesus' teachings were the 10 Commandments. A bunch of other stuff too. Oh yeah, Bambino, no, we're technically imperfect. And then at the end of the day, when you think about the churches, realistically, you know, Satan's got a hard on for Israel over there, because it's one of those synagogues Jesus has got to go pinpoint out and get them to kneel. That's in Revelations. No, I'm going to keep smoking cigarettes. For sure. But as an accumulative group of thankful people in the Lord and worship the Lord, we can like make a church. I don't like to call it a church. Because at the end of the day, I always say, what's someone going to do if they're on a stranded island with a Bible? They can't go to church. Like, what? There ain't no building for them to go into with a mass of people. Hell, let alone if they're born in a country where, you know, believing in God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, and the sacred Bible is persecuted. Like, they'll literally kill you. Albeit it teaches you in the Bible, yeah, that's evil, and that's what evil's going to do to you. But, like, you know, it's kind of hard to know that when you don't have access to the Bible. Then maybe you could have acted a little dirt. We're going to Disneyland, man. You read the Bible, hey, that kept somebody alive, homie. Like, I love the Bible. There's so many like stories in it. It just apply to like real life. If you actually look around, it's just like, wow, this is 2025, and you know, you're talking about all the way back in these years. Like, good God. And it's still so similar. No, Trump's making my life worse. Oh my God, if you don't stop talking about my cigarettes, I don't care about whatever bullshit you're spewing at me. No, I didn't watch who that was. I don't know who the Thunderbolts are. And you're just all right, Kaylee. How are you not like Tony the Tiger and doing great over there? You gotta be like Tony the Tiger and doing great. Turn that frown upside down and be a clown. I'm not say that. That was a bad term of phrase. I was about to say blow everyone out of town, but no, it's... my childishness came out. Excuse me. Plus, I was just trying to rhyme. Yeah. Let me not do that. She's probably laughing now, though. She's probably laughing now. She just won't admit it. It's fucking rain. It's imbalancing everything. Ooh, damn. A lot of weight on that side. Ooh. Ooh, too much. Ooh, too much. There we go. Is the chat frozen or something? No, chat's not frozen. No. Almost got it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. These things suck, by the way. I don't know which ones suck, actually. Let me try this individually. Damn, this got all the bugs in it, too. Shit. Now we can't eat that. It's got all the bugs in it. It's got the yellow bug, the red bug. Can't have that. Albeit I ate pork today, but Jesus, we just trying to eat everything we can eat today. Wait, what? Yeah. Duh, page. Even then, they shouldn't be doing that, though. There's nothing I can do to get him to stop, but, like, at the end of the day, I can just, pray for him. Ruses? What the hell is ruses? Or rousals? Alright, let me go pour this out away so these bugs can have this. I don't want it. We have it. Bugs probably won't even eat it. I should tell you something. My damn dog won't eat the fucking fast food, or the bugs or wildlife won't eat the food. That should tell you everything about that food you need to know. When it's too good for nature, the human garbage disposal, like, oh god, I gotta lay back. Never heard of it. Yeah, it's a little weird explanation he put. I got what he meant, but he's pretty much claiming, like, I don't know, he's doing an ass backwards way of doing the stupid shit they're already doing by claiming to be the opposite gender. He's pretty much saying if he was handless, but he has hands, they're going to put him in the loony bin. And not chop his hands off if he identified as handless. Really, I think that, I don't know what type of paralysis that is, but I know that's like an amputee type thing. So you'd be identifying as an amputee, but you got hands. I think it's the point he's trying to make. And they would throw you in the psych ward for, claiming to be an amputee and you're not an amputee. Not indulge it and be like, yes, let me chop your dick off and reverse engineer it into a vagina. Or give you a dick if you're a man. Which is kind of hard to do because there's a lot of like the human anatomy in your asshole. Being a man. And all that. I feel like everyone watches too much porn, personally, and has too much access to like self gratification. If you take all that shit away, everyone will be back to being nice to each other. Yeah, Bambino, I know. I knew what you meant, though. I got it. I was keeping up with it. It is crazy. Like what you do in your own bedroom and your own little fantasies in your own little bedroom, yeah, knock yourself out. But don't try to get medical professionals in to indulge your bullshit fantasy delusion. I mean, don't get me wrong. I get it. Women are better, bro. They smell better. They look better. They sound better. They're fun to be around. So, I mean, I get it, but it don't make you a woman. Just saying. For the most part. Especially if they're like really personal problems. It's a little different if you have no other choice. Because you know what I'm going out with that is if someone's suicidal, please don't keep that to yourself. Try to talk to somebody and get through it. I don't know who you need to speak to, but pray to the Lord. If that ain't, that don't work, find somebody. Don't commit. But I don't know. I feel like people, I mean, like them being open with their problems is what you're kind of supposed to do so you can pray for it. And then you also get it out in the open. I mean, as I know you're supposed to confess your sins and everything too. That's how you're truly supposed to be forgiven for them. You got to confess what you do and did. Well, I think he was talking more in a generality, Bambino, not just, in sex. But yes, they should make uh, TV less promiscuous. For sure. It's not a simulation. It's a shit show, bro. That's all it is. It's probably because of that shitty ass system update. What do you mean, no way, it's me? Yeah, it's me. What's that supposed to mean? Hey, how you doing? I'm not sure. I had a Italian sandwich earlier with some shit. I'm pretty full off that. And then I just had some cheese dip sticks. So let me check. What was the last time you were in here? Bro, you were in here 19 days ago. So I'm not sure what's for dinner. I'm trying to like cut back on my money a little bit and not spend so much. Yeah. Albeit I cheated and I had pork today. I ain't supposed to eat pork, but I don't eat as much as I do. I should have got me a hot sub. Yeah, I would have ate chicken though, so I ain't supposed to eat fowl either. Either way, it was. I said grace like I always do. Yeah, I could eat 3 times a day if I really wanted to. I just don't. I just typically hide out in the woods all day till it's dark. And then I come out because then no one's out and about bothering me. I don't like being hassled, that's for sure. Oh, God. I kind of want to take a nap but you eat all that food. Not really, no. Not when I'm out in the woods. There's like a few people that are kind of getting overly annoying now. That's why I hide out in the woods all day. Tired of dealing with people. Seeing all this extra traffic, all these other people, all this honking, and all this other racket. Like, no. I get tired of it. So I just hide out in the woods all day. I mean, I already got enough people trying to include themselves in on my life and claim to know everything about me and everything else. They don't know shit from shit. It's just annoying. But yeah, I ate good today. Ate good today. Ate good yesterday too. Day before that. Day before that. And the police don't really bother me unless someone bothers them to bother me. Like, I'm not out here doing shit I ain't supposed to be doing. Good God. Let me roll around here. Oh, God, I'm going to lay out on my tummy. Oh. 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 Oh, you didn't say anything. fell and can't get up. Like chat freeze or something? Why is no one talking? Nope. So you're gonna give away your exact location. That's ingenious. Like, oh my god, they're so dumb. Like, what idiot? That better not be true. Oh my god. It's like dealing with a moron. Albeit it is. Oh god. I'm not joining them gay Trump faggots. Put some acid in your eye, alright. Oh, stream like that? Okay. That should have fixed it. What is that? Oh, shelter. Fuck. Jesus, why is no one talking? Why is it lagging? I hit the tab button. What the fuck? Okay, so no one's gonna chat. So yeah, have a blessed rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in. See you on the next live.